guys, this is your reading for Thursday, the 10th of November. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Archeon Tarot today, and I've got mixed feelings about the deck, but the images, they look so beautiful on camera. Certain cards really show up very, very well in this format, so that's why I'd like to use this today. So what have we got? What have we got? Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's interesting. It's been a week of really evaluating what you're doing. The Eight of Pentacles, we had that earlier in the week, and it's someone who's working very hard and who's being productive and who's churning out the same thing over and over again. Okay, so this is someone who is all about work and fire and working hard and being in the smithy and being a blacksmith and just really putting all his effort in there. The next card is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is really about wisdom and fear. And what are we doing from a place of fear? And what's really truthful? And what do we really care about? And what's really creative? Until you answer that question, you're not going to be successful. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman who is, well, in this case, wow, look at that lion in the background. That's amazing. I love it. Beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman who is prosperous and abundant as a result of her own passion and her drive and her own self-discipline and working at something she cares about to really be a success. And it's in reverse. So unless you get really clear on what you genuinely care about versus what you're doing out of fear, and until you resolve to no longer create fearful actions or to do anything from a fearful place, and until you become certain and resolve that you will only do things which you genuinely care about, then you will have success. That's a tough thing. You know, I'm saying that, but you know, in my experience of the world, 80% of people are in jobs they are not passionate about, and they do because their father was a baker and their dad wanted them to be a lawyer, and accountancy pays well. A lot of people really don't do what it is they really want, and a lot of people have the fear of, and it's a genuine fear, I need to provide for the kids, I need to pay the mortgage, I need to keep the electric on, I need to keep doing it. But what this is saying is you're going to continue to struggle as long as you're not being truthful. And when you do get truthful, as scary as it may be, that's when you really start to have success. I mean, I can really attest to this. I'm sorry if you've heard this many times before, but I come from a very conventional family where I was told I needed a proper job, and I studied journalism, and I worked in TV, and I worked then as a school teacher, and I worked in finance because I felt frightened that I had to have some proper job to pay my bills, and I had to do that. That's how people lived. But my inner joy, my inner truth, which was totally unacceptable to everybody I knew, no one in my family said, "Oh my God, how wonderful, tarot astrology." No one said that to me. I didn't have that applause for those kind of things. So I never really had the courage in myself to do that for work, nor did I think I could make a living with it. But now that I'm doing it, and that I'm lucky enough to have had the guidance and the push to do what I love to do, I've never been in such a good place in my life. I have my own place, I'm independent, I support myself, I've got the freedom to choose what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and it's unbelievable. And I only got there through going through that fear and saying, well, maybe this is going to fail. Who knows? There are no guarantees. So really get in touch with yourself. What is it that you really want to do? This week has been all about that, reevaluating and stepping back and saying, okay, what's the path here? What's really going to happen? So again, that's the message today. Number-wise, we've got 8 and 7 is 15, and 9 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6. And this is the day when opportunity actually arises. A practical opportunity starts to appear. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you've been questioning things. And now here on Thursday, it's about, okay, we're actually seeing an exit. We're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel where we can make this happen. So keep your eyes and ears open. Continue to be real with yourself about what's going to happen. Go for it, and things can change. Things can change every day you're alive. You know, every day can be an amazing day where everything changes. And those days are the ones we remember all the time. You know, we have so many, and then one day everything just collapses or explodes or comes together, and it can change your whole life. So why not make this day that day if you're dissatisfied? I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope things do appear for you. I hope a new opportunity comes up in your life, and that you have the courage to seize that opportunity and to go for it and to really transform things so that what you're doing on a day-to-day basis really reflects how you feel internally. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me about any of these issues, career, work, life purpose, get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.